Is there something about females that you wanted to know but could never figure out? Are you struggling with relationships? Do you feel like you're being taken advantage of by the women in your life? Do you want to know how to leverage the playing field to your favor? Well, did you know that the female mind and the female psyche are mysterious and unexplored regions like the dark web of the internet? For this reason, men need a method of decrypting or hacking the manipulative psyche or dark web of the female mind. Once a man has a deep understanding of true female nature, he will then be able to hack her programming.
Access granted.
The purpose of this book is to help grown males evolve into men so that they can treat the women in their lives accordingly.
You win.
Let me pivot a little bit as far as like selfishness and giving, because earlier I said that I'm a giver, and with that being said, I had to learn how to be a receiver.
Dude, you
right?
Stop. Facts. My grandfather.
Pump the brake. Okay.
Did we not say that this week on the LDA thinking class? You did not hear anything that we said. We said that very thing right there.
That was
really.
That was Wednesday.
Come on. Go ahead, man. Shout out.
You know
what up? One more thing. Salute to DMX. He's passed on. Rest in peace.
Word?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Passed, yeah.
Rest in peace.
It was just on the news.
Rest in peace.
Know that.
DMX. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
DMX. Shout out.
I do the legend, man.
Rhode Island?
Nah, he from what do you call
Yonkers.
that? Yonkers, exactly. I was about to say Staten Island. Yeah, Yonkers, man.
Shout out. Rest in peace to DMX.
Damn. That dude had he was tormented.
It hits hard for me.
Yeah, man.
Around my age.
Yeah, exactly, man. Damn.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say was me saying that I'm a giver, I have to learn to be a receiver. And what I mean by that is I remember talking to one of my friends about, like, damn, like, yo, I'll be doing XYZ, not even for friends, but like, I'm just, how did I present it to my friend? I said, I'm meeting a lot of women who just take, and they really don't give. Now, this is after my long-term relationship. He said, the problem is you don't know how to receive. I'm like, what you mean? I was like, what you mean by that? He's like, well, from when because I know my circle of friends I've known since I was like 11, 12 years old. So he was like, yeah, I find from what I remember about you, every time, you tell me a chick bought this for you or they want to do that for you, be like, nah, I'm good. Nah, you don't got to get that to me. So he's like, yo, so what do you expect to attract? If you're a giver, you're supposed to attract takers. So if you don't even know how to receive, how are you if you don't know how to receive, how are you going to even attract a giver? I said, oh shit. You have to sit down and think about that. Like, because let me back up. Like, the reason why I was a bad receiver is because before I would feel like if somebody gave me something that I would owe them. You know what I mean? Like, like it's almost like I kept the scorecard on debt. But when I did something for someone else, I didn't keep a scorecard. Like Tisha said, like I would just do it and not even think about it, just move on. But when somebody would do something for me, that shit would be in my brain. Like, yo, so did that for you. You got to do something for them now. You got to pay them back. But now I look at it like another thing. Like Tisha said, like when you do something for someone, it comes back to you in abundance, and you don't know when it's coming back. The same way where when somebody's offering you something, now I don't look at it like I owe that person. I more so pay it forward to someone else. You know what I mean? So when someone does something good for me, that actually benefits somebody else in the future. Not to say that I wouldn't do it, but it adds to that energy of paying it forward, man. Learning how to receive it. And guys, man, guys out there who decline when a woman says, hey, I want to cook you some dinner, this, that. No, I'm good. I can cook for myself. I'm a grown ass man. Or when a chick be like, like me, I'll give you a perfect example. One of the main reasons why I got with my long-term relationship when I did was because back to selfishness and unselfishness. Long story short, I couldn't afford my summer classes, and I told her that because I couldn't afford it, I'll just move back to New York for the summer and then come back for regular semester. I just want to take summer classes. Mind you, this woman wasn't even my girl yet. We had just been dealing with each other for like 3 months. Long story short, she was like, nah, I'll just pay for the summer semester for your summer sessions. I'm like, nah, me not knowing how to receive, me not wanting to be in debt to anyone. I'm just like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'll just take that extra 3 courses. I'll just take that at the end of my I'll just graduate later, take it later on. She was like, nah, man, I'll just pay it now. This time I was like, look, man, if you pay that off, I'm not paying you back. I thought that right there would make her go away. I'm like, look, I'm not paying you back. I have no way to pay you back, so don't do it. Her response was, well, look, I already know your social security number. I can go to the bursar's office tomorrow and pay it myself. So either I give you the money and you do it yourself, or I'll go to the bursar's office and pay for it myself. At that moment, I had realized that act that she was trying to do did not benefit her in no way, shape, or form. You understand what I'm saying?
It was unconditional.
It was unconditional. And that's one of the main reasons why I actually wanted to get with her. So ladies, that's game in itself. You ladies sometimes have to learn how to be more unselfish, but the problem is I'll say that to a woman or women, and they'll come back to me and say, well, I did that before to this guy. He used me, he abused me. It's like, yeah, you didn't vet him right. To be honest, I understand why or the action of when women used to bring men to their fathers for them to see, to vet, to see. Because I truly believe a man recognizes a man. A man knows a man. So a woman could be all googly-eyed and and programmed by the dude, lusting the dude, and it takes the man to be like, yo, hold on, what dude say to you?
He want to recognize game in him. That's
yeah, exactly. He'll put you on. Go ahead.
Let me do this. I'm gonna drop the music. We're gonna have a minute for silence for DMX. All right, we're back. One of the things I know is sort of off topic, but what we do here is we know how to honor other people. And this might seem like we're doing a sidetrack, what we're saying, but we have to honor those who contribute to what? To society and to culture. Mm-hmm. So you might think it's strange. Why would we do this on a dating show? What we do here, but to honor someone else. So we did a moment of silence for DMX. Why would we do that? That's what men do. Yeah, that's what men do. Shout out to Dr. Cooper.
He's a lateral peer. We have to honor him. He's a lateral peer.
Hey, LDA, just to turn back onto the topic real quick on selfishness, and we talk about men being men and all that. What I want to emphasize, which is what I said on the last panel with Afi, is that speaking on selfishness, dudes are selfish with their compliments to their own friends in their circle. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't we just talk about that yesterday?
That was yesterday.
We just talked about that yesterday. I think you might be in the spirit on the Lord's Day. I might have to change my church.
Now, what I mean by that, for just let me just unpack it just a little bit. What I said in the other panel was, when me and my friends, when we bring a chick into the circle, like we introduce a chick into the circle. Okay, let's say I bring a chick into the circle. Hey, this is Lisa, da da da. This is some B. This is E. This is da 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 da. What'll happen is you know, they'll greet them, say, hey, how you doing, Lisa? What's up? That's and then me and my friends will start having a conversation, and I know my friends, and they'll purposely have a conversation like, oh, so your RPC, yo, so what's good with your business in Colombia, man? How that shit popping off? Word, so you got the contract signed? Oh, all right, so when you flying back out there? Oh, that's what's up. All right, how long you gonna be? You staying 2 weeks like last time, or you gonna? So he's not talking to her, he's talking to me, but she's ear hustling. What? He got a business in Colombia? He never told me he had a business. What? I wonder what he does. And you know what I mean? Or I mean, basically what I'm saying is when they have a conversation about me, they're having conversations that put me in a good light. Or if they want to get direct, how they used to do when I was younger, before I had all these business and adult things, they would say something like, hey, this my friend Lisa, this, that, and third. They'd be like, oh, Lisa, yo, you know RPC? This dude RPC? Oh man, this dude RPC, yo, he da 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 and da da da. You know you're lucky to be here, right? Yo, listen, girl, yo, don't fuck this up, all right? And when they say stuff like that, a chicken, it'll throw the chick off guard, but she'll be listening. They're like, yo, hold on, why did they big him up? Like this guy, he's 6'4", he's 300, he's 6'4", 270, and he's bigging up RPC. This guy, I think he's a doctor, right? And he's over here bigging up RPC. RPC is just and now they intrigued. Like, yo, why are these other men bigging up this guy? As opposed to in other groups of men or males, they'd be like, who, RPC? That's the guy who used to pick his nose in high school, man. Who? So he was a nerd. Like, yo, why are you doing all that when Shorty come around? Why are you trying to put me down with Shorty around? You know what I'm saying? So
and so Teach, what do you think about when you see other men compliment men? Because I want guys to hear this. I want to be what you said. I want it to be like, what do you think?
Before I touch on that, I just wanted to say with what RPC also said with like you pretty much are what you attract, and you are the company that you keep around you as well. So with his guys always, talking good points about him, I think they know what they're doing while the girl is around there. They're like, I knew him for this long. He's a good guy. That's kind of what they're saying. So that goes into the compliment things. When a man could compliment another man or let's say his achievements, even his downfalls, to show him the way up. I'll talk about that after, but to just, compliment one another, that shows character of a true man. That shows to me a strong man.
Thank you. Thank you. Say that again. Repeat that shit.
I'm so serious right now because I'm feeling it with me even saying it. Like that is a strong man. He is confident within himself. He's confident with his brother. Even if his friend is not on the level that he needs to be, I'm sure he's that dude that's boosting him up also, helping him with that. So that's where I say, even if he's not where he's at, and his friend still has that integrity of still, I know you're not where you at, but I see you did this different and it's getting you up to another level. Guys like that, you want around you. You want them to be your friends. I see that with LDA and Jono. Yeah. If y'all haven't seen that, this whole new setup with the studio, Jono helped LDA with that. You always hear him talking these technical terms. I don't know if LDA knew it before, but you can tell. You can tell that's a.
It's funny you say that because we used to work in New York on Broadway, and so that's where you see so some things. It's like he's doing a hard reset for me to remind me, hey, bro, you know what to do. Do this, do that. So yeah, that's what you hear.
It wouldn't be right for me to sit here. It wouldn't be right for me to sit here, have all this technology in front of me, and don't pour it into my brother.
Exactly.
I'm supposed to sit up here, look like I got the best stream, the best lights, the best camera, the best sound, everything. Like, no, I want you to have it too. There's no limit to the kingdom. Everybody can have it, and I'll show you because I think you deserve it.
Hey, Jono, when it comes to real quick, Tisha,
real quick. I was just gonna say that's that's very attractive, looking at both of y'all on the screen side by side. Always helping each other day to day. Very attractive to the viewers.
I appreciate that.
Now, real quick, I was gonna say, when it comes to my circle of friends, I've always adopted the mentality of you're only as strong as your weakest link. You know what I mean? So if I'm looking at my circle of friends and I see my dude lacking a little bit and I got it, I'm not even gonna think about it. You got mine is yours. That's not even like I have such high and I have such a high level of respect for my circle of friends that, like, I know, like my one friend, my closest friend, I know him since I was 9. Even when I go to his house, I don't even necessarily just go in his fridge. I'll still be like, yo, you mind if I grab something from the fridge? He'd be like, yo, come on, man, just grab this shit, man. I'm like, nah, I ain't just gonna go in your fridge, man. But I'm just saying, just to emphasize again, like,
have manners and respect.
I have a level of respect, even though that's my man since Sandbox. You know what I mean? Whereas dudes, they get older and they feel like they have a little bit more money now, and their friend might not be making as much. Oh, you only make such and such. You can't talk to me this way. Or I'll drive a Benz. You only drive an Accord. And nah, B, like none of my physical, you know, tangible things that I have in life. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't equate my value. That doesn't determine how much of a friend that I'm gonna be to my man, depending on how much money he has in his bank account, what kind of car he drives. Like, I don't give a F about that. What's your character like? Do you have integrity? What are your morals for? You know what I'm saying? And that's where and how truthful are you to yourself? You know what I mean? That's another thing people need to start evaluating in the people in their circle. Are they able to be truthful with themselves? Because I know people who are not truthful with themselves, and me being the person that I am, my tagline is point out the lie. Like, I have such a small circle because I'm at a point now where I'm asking people I've known for years, decades, like, yo, whenever I lied to you, yo, whenever I told you something that wasn't true. So that, because I'm about to hit 40, I'm at a point now where I'm collecting equity now. Now I'm at a point now, I'm like, yo, if I never lied to you, I never steered you in the wrong way, why do you still question me till this day? Where if another dude in the white coat goes on TV and says XYZ, you believe him like that. But you know me for 20 years and you question where I get my information from. Like, come on.
Is there something about females that you wanted to know but could never figure out? Are you struggling with relationships? Do you feel like you're being taken advantage of by the women in your life? Do you want to know how to leverage the playing field to your favor? Well, did you know that the female mind and the female psyche are mysterious and unexplored regions like the dark web of the internet? For this reason, men need a method of decrypting or hacking the manipulative psyche or dark web of the female mind. Once a man has a deep understanding of true female nature, he will then be able to hack her programming.
Access granted.
The purpose of this book is to help grown males evolve into men so that they can treat the women in their lives accordingly.
You win.